They're playing James Bond, and it's getting a little dicey.
Oh, it made me think that they were playing the, you know what James Bond we used to play in high school, Kate?
Is that like the PlayStation or?
How dare you? Nintendo 64.
64. Matt, yeah. I didn't have a Nintendo growing up.
GoldenEye.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Neither did I. This was at a friend's house. A friend of mine had, yeah, his place was the coolest to go to. We'd go there and hang out in his parents' basement, nice finished basement, Nintendo 64 down there, and murder each other. And GoldenEye on Nintendo 64 is very wholesome. It was very wholesome as we'd murder each other. Yeah, played lots of murderous video games in high school. Very good thing for friends to do to each other, yeah. Totally. Yeah. And some wrestling and slapping of each other, too, but you know what are you going to do? Some slapping and wrestling, okay. Normal stuff. Normal stuff for high school boys. Yeah, but no, the James Bond you're talking about is this card game, so you guys are still into this, because we were just talking about that earlier this week. Yes. We are still into this game, and every time, like, I feel like I've sent out this game to, like, at least 10 of my friends going, this is what I'm talking about, and it's addictive. Just get ready. Like, we ruined a deck of cards yesterday. And I say we, Finley did, because she was so excited to play, like, the last card, and she knew I had her card, so she went to rip the card out of my hand so that she could play her card, and it ripped the card. Oh, and thus destroying the whole deck. Thus, the deck was done. I mean, I'm sure we can use the deck for, like, memory or war, but... Yeah, and for anyone new to it, this is a game you can play with any old deck of cards, right? Yes, and you need a full deck. Full deck, including jokers? No. I mean, I guess if you have 2 jokers, you could, but you need 4 jokers, so... How many jokers are... How many jokers are in a deck? Don't they only come with 2? Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Okay. You need 2 additional jokers. Gotcha, I follow. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you sent me the video to this James Bond deal. I've yet to click on it. I just can't be bothered to... You're not that excited about card games in your house of one. I get it. It. You do need another person to play this. This is not a solitary card game. I think that's part of it. Now, I guess I could FaceTime or Zoom with some friends, and then we can all slowly remove cards from our respective decks. I'm not sure how you would use physical cards over the internet. But. I'll bring in the cards we'll play tomorrow. Yeah, that doesn't work. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'll bring them on Monday. Are you sure you won't be over the game by then? You might be all James Bonded out by this weekend. I might show up to your house and be like, we're playing Saturday morning, James Bond. Let's do this. Okay, I'll bring a can of beans. A bag of beans. There you go. That was close, because we cook dry beans at my house. We do dry beans. We being me and the various voices. Hey, yesterday was Cuddle a Loved One Day. On the same day, it was National Bean Day. Oh, I missed National Bean Day. Right. And I think it's funny that it's like cuddle someone after you've eaten a bag of beans. Like, no, you should eat the beans after you cuddle, right? Probably, yeah. You don't want to be spooning someone after they've just eaten some beans. Good advice, Kate. Beans, magical fruit. It's good for you. Yep. Oh, man. Right into the crotch. That's no fun. Oh, my. Yeah. Okay, Matt. Kate. NFL playoffs this weekend. It's the wild card weekend. So, right? From here on out, it's win or go home. Does that sound dramatic enough? That does, yeah. You could have dropped your voice another octave or something, but that's okay. Win or go home. I'm doing a horrible job doing the theme song today. It sounds like a little jazz rendition of the NFL. I know. Boom, 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 boom. But I mean, I get it. I know what song you're going for there. So. All right, so you're going to watch. I'm not going to watch it. The Chiefs don't play for another week, right? Right. You're not going to watch this weekend to see... I don't know if I care. Okay. We'll see. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get inspired to watch. Okay, so the Chiefs are going to play the winners of the Ravens and the Titans. Okay.
And I feel like this is a game that I'm definitely going to pay attention to so that I will know more next week when the Chiefs play them, because these are two teams that have like a chip on their shoulder for the Kansas City Chiefs. So the Tennessee Titans got really embarrassed last year in the playoffs at Arrowhead. And they had like a really great first quarter. And then Kansas City was like, no, we're good. We gave you a lead. And now we're going to come back and stomp you. And then the Ravens, they've got the quarterback, Lamar Jackson, who is constantly being compared to Patrick Mahomes. And he was the NFL MVP last year, but he's not beaten Patrick Mahomes. So I think they've both got a chip on their shoulder. I don't know who I want to win out of this game, to be honest. Yeah. Titans have that running back, Derrick Henry, who did nothing last year. And he's got that big ponytail that kind of makes me think of a turd. So,
gosh, Kate.
I know that I can't not. I like him. He's a good player. He won the Heisman for Alabama. But every time I look at his ponytail, I think of Mr. Hanky.
Wow. Okay.
Hi, guys. Do you think that was too mean?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I mean,
even I thought that was too mean, Kate. Although, what am I saying? Even I am such a delightful, courteous young man, old man. You decide.
I'm not judging him. It's just what I think of when I see his ponytail.
Well, you're kind of judging him because he could cut the ponytail off, right?
Well, yeah, he could, or he could not style it to look the way it does. That resembles a turd.
Who am I looking for? Who's this person? What's the name?
Derrick Henry.
Okay. I'll look this up now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's how I'd describe it if you hadn't put that in my head. It's more like a tail. Looks more like a...
There may have been a meme with the ponytail in a toilet.
Looks like more of a raccoon tail or... What? I don't know. Maybe a cat tail or something.
Raccoons? Have you seen a raccoon?
I'm okay, maybe not raccoon.
Little trash bandits.
Well, what am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Some kind of marsupial. Is a raccoon a marsupial?
A possum? Are they?
Let's find out. Real quick, I don't want to derail us too much. We would never get derailed on this show.
Never.
Oh, no, that raccoon's right. I'm seeing the raccoon now. That raccoon tail, for sure. Raccoon... A medium-sized mammal. It doesn't say marsupial here.
Not in the possum kangaroo family.
Well, in my face.
In your face. I don't know how we got to marsupials from NFL, but we got
because
there.
You said his hair. You said
his ponytail.
What's his
not
face?
His hair. How he styles his ponytail. Like he could style his hair totally different, and I wouldn't go, "Oh, there's a big turd." But the way he styles the ponytail.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is there a team that you would prefer the Chiefs to play out of these two?
No clue.
No clue.
Let's see.
Because you only watch football if it's the Chiefs.
I have not. Yes, correct. I've watched every Chiefs game this year except for the one from last week when they decided that they were going to start No One Cool.
Okay. No One Cool. You're so mean.
What do you mean? Okay, I guess some of those people may be hip.
Some people have to play. They don't have doubles for every position.
Right. Okay.
I mean...
You know what I mean, though.
You play every game, but I've never heard of you, so I'm not going to watch it. Because you're not Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce or the Honey Badger. I get it, but...
So either way, yes, I am not a student of the NFL this year.
Okay.
My interest in sports in general has waned over time, for sure.
Because of current times?
No. I mean, this has been a trend for the last 5+ years.
Oh, wow.
I'm just like, okay, whatever. Maybe it was after the Royals won the World Series. I'm not sure.
You're like, I'm out. Sure. Revive 85. I'm done. I feel like I'm worried about what's going to happen after NFL. Because are we still in current times? Because I guess we'll still have college basketball, but things could still happen. I don't know. Current times make me nervous, Matt.
Is anyone else saying current times? Or is that just you, Kate?
I think that's me just trying to, I'm not worried about sports in general any other year as I'm worried about sports right now.
Well, I know, but you're trying to avoid saying trying times or these uncertain times. I like to call them in-between times, and I also like to refer to the before times and the after times. I was just curious if you'd heard current times anywhere else.
I don't think so, but I don't like to say trying times or uncertain times.
No, I agree. I just think from time to time we need to inform the listener as to why you're saying current times.
Well, I mean, every year when football is over, Monty goes through this little sad period because football's over. And so I'm hoping that basketball keeps going. That'll be enough because every year it's not usually enough because he doesn't care as much about basketball as he does football.
He gets a little mopey when football's done?
He does.
Even if the Chiefs win a Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Even when the Chiefs would lose out and we would keep watching who does win in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Even if we didn't have a dog in the fight. We were watching football.
Is there NFL Europe or something like that starts up?
Right. Monty, you could watch soccer.
Or arena football with empty arenas.
Okay, so arena football was really exciting last year. And then COVID, and they all went bankrupt because they couldn't play.
Yeah, because arena football really does rely on attendance, whereas NFL can get by on just TV revenue for a very long time. But, arena football, TV ratings... I don't think so.
Last year was different, Matt, because they were playing a lot of the games on TV and because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and all these fancy owners were involved. And I think The Rock saved arena football, right?
Okay.
I think that was...
I'll trust you on this. I have no clue.
I think he ended up buying the league or buying...
I think he bought maybe XFL?
Maybe.
Am I just thinking that because Vince McMahon used to own XFL? The Rock is now an owner of the XFL.
Okay.
Which, that's outdoor.
But it was really exciting. We watched at least 2 Sundays of games last year.
Which one? Arena?
Uh-huh.
Or XFL?
Whatever was on TV. Whatever was on NBC.
Okay.
Because they were all NFL players who didn't make it but can run and throw the long ball. It was exciting.
Well, arena football, which I have not seen in forever, but I feel like it probably still works this way. It's played quite a bit different. They'll as is the XFL, I know, but they'll throw the ball there's a net. The net is in play or something.
I don't think so.
Due to the constraints. So this is probably XFL that you were watching.
Well, XFL makes me think of somebody's going to come onto the field with a folding chair or clothesline from the sideline.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
It's legal.
Oh, no, the ref didn't see it.
Right? Oh.
Yeah, WWE rules.
Exactly.
So, all right, well, you have fun watching NFL playoff action this weekend.
Yeah.
Anything else worth watching or no?
Yeah, I think the Buccaneers are playing the Washington football team. I need to change that. The Washington football team. Alex Smith is the quarterback right now for Washington. And they've got home field advantage against Tom Brady. That's Saturday night.
Yeah, I for sure won't be watching that Alex Smith game. I don't. It scares me. It scares me enough that I worry his leg's going to get shattered.
Matt, have you ever looked at pictures of his leg?
What do you mean?
I mean, you need to Google Alex Smith leg. Not the injury. No. I don't want you to look up the injury, Matt.
You don't think that's going to show up if I Google Alex Smith leg?
I don't think so, because I've done it a lot recently, because I like looking at it, because it grosses me out. Right now.
Alex Smith leg.
Or you could put leg currently.
Well, that's not what you said.
Post-surgery.
That's not what you said.
It does not look like a leg. I don't know how that man can still walk. I don't know how he can still play professional sports. With all the surgeries, 17 surgeries.
Yeah. Didn't he nearly die?
Yeah, because of a staph infection.
Yeah, see.
But the shape of his leg now, I'm not talking about what it looked like before surgery. I'm talking about it looks like rebar that they had to put in him. It just, is gnarly.
Yeah, I'm looking at Alex Smith's leg, and there's like the physical therapy, and then, yeah.
You ever see him just sitting there on the table with his leg right there?
Yeah, it's like hanging out over like this Gatorade towel. It's probably the one that you're talking about. He's still in like a hospital room or something.
Right.
Or that could be, I almost called it backstage. That could be in the locker room. I don't know.
Backstage of the NFL.
Well, we were talking about the XFL, and then with wrestling being. Ooh, I better not spoil any. I don't want any wrestling spoilers.
The picture that I'm thinking of. Okay, I'm sending it to you right now.
The first one that shows up on now. Everyone's Google looks a little bit differently because it follows you all over the place, and maybe you're logged in. Whereas I'm on the incognito mode, not logged into anything. But the first one I see is golfdigest.com. And then, okay, now I've just gotten this one from you. Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Look at that thing. It's all hairy and scarred and like hairy. Not shaped like a... Yeah, but it's not hairy everywhere. Like there's that big mound of hair where it looks like a...
I'm only laughing because of your passion about it. Not because I think it's funny that his leg's all...
Every time.
Grotesque. But.
Every time Alex Smith is on TV, like when we watch the games and they talk about his leg, I go onto my phone and I look up his leg and what it looks like. And I'm going, why is he's Superman?
I haven't attempted. First off, a huge congrats to Alex Smith. He's an inspiration to many, including me. Yes, it's very inspiring. However, I don't think I could watch him play. I'm just going to be concerned the whole time.
Okay, but he was out a couple of games just recently because he caught a cleat in the calf.
Yeah, see?
So that's a normal football injury, except for like, it was a gusher. God. And there was like blood everywhere on the sideline.
Man, I am doing a good job not following the NFL. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that.
I mean, I don't know how you're not following the NFL when I'm talking like this. This is what you got to watch every Sunday.
Well, and NFL in particular, the whole... brain damage thing kind of bummed me out for a bit. So,
well, yeah,
that also
there's that
dialed back my interest in watching a bunch of games. But they definitely have gotten a lot better at not smashing each other in the head without consequence. So,
without consequence, yeah, that is true.
I mean, there's always consequence, but without penalty or whatever.
There you go.
All right,
we were watching. I can't remember which game we were watching, but I told Monty, I was like, I know that you wish that we had sons to teach them football like you played, but I am so glad that we don't have sons that we're trying to protect from football. So I don't know how it's going to get any better. I don't know how. I mean, I know they're making lots of changes, like you said, like penalties in the game and supposedly research and everything, but yeah.
So I assume you're going to put this photo of Alex Smith's don't worry, it's not his bone sticking out of his leg, but just his weird-looking present-day leg. You're going to put this on the Matt and Kate Facebook?
I can. Do I need to put like a serious content warning or anything?
No, it's not gross. I mean, it's just like, ugh.
Oh, you were just overreacting? Okay.
Was I that offended by it? I don't think so.
No, not offended, but you were like, I don't know. I'm not going to go look on Google.
Well, I was scared about what I was going to see, but now we know it's going to be okay.
You are the voice of reason.
Having seen the photo, I can say... Well,
I was not enough, but you can tell everybody.
This could have been a trap that you were bringing me into, Kate. You could have been setting a trap.
It's safe.
Oh, yeah, totally search for Alex Smith leg. There's not anything horrifying in there at all.
Oh, gosh.
And then turns out you weren't trying to fool me for once, so here we go.
Right. Yeah, it's Kate trying to fool you, and Matt's going, it's okay, boys and girls.
Again.
It's safe.
Yep.
Thanks, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, you know what they say, Kate. Fool me once.
I mean...
Shame on you.
I think we've...
Fool me twice.
Shame on you.
Not going to fool me again. Not going to fool me. Nope. Very famous presidential saying.
I mean, we've made the argument several times that we have very smart listeners. We have confidence in our listeners.
Oh, yes, we have the most highly educated, sophisticated listeners.
Right.
Well, we're the most advertiser dollars, so now you should totally advertise on Matt and Kate and KJ1055 in general. Thank you.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. There needs to be like the more you know, something along those lines. Like an identifiable sound after you plug. Right. Exactly.
I'm getting the A-Team song stuck in my head. And, like, that's when I went...
A-Team sounds a lot like the harder version of NFL.
Does it? It sounds like a harder version of the NFL?
Like the metal version of the...
I think you're misremembering.
Do the NFL.
Oh, now we're making this too hard.
Do the NFL song.
You want me to do a mouth guitar of NFL now?
That you've already done, though.
Well, there was chin, 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 chin. Right?
All right, now do the A-Team.
Okay.
Okay. Impressive.
Oh, I don't know. Is it?
I mean, I remember the A-Team. I could probably tell you the names of the people in the A-Team, but I don't remember anything else about the A-Teams.
Mr. T.
Mr. T, Face, Murdoch, and Hannibal?
No, I am lost.
Hanover?
I don't know. I haven't seen the A-Team, and the only reason I really know that...
Matt, you just sang the A-Team theme song. You're like, I don't know. I never watched the A-Team.
Oh, that's because back in like high school or something, I bought a CD set of like the top 100 television theme songs or something like that.
Because you can't get enough of like the Andy Griffith Show and the A-Team.
Yeah, like Doogie Howser may have been on there. I don't know.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
Brady
Exactly.
Bunch.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You're probably naming ones that are all on there, yeah.
Probably, yeah. Well, there's 100, so I hope I'm hitting 100.
I saw a little bit of the A-Team when I was a little kid and have not seen any of it, I don't think, since.
No. I pity the fool.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I know it seems like I should be a Wikipedia on wheels for the A-Team, but not so much.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit emotional about it, actually.
I bet you're the Wikipedia on wheels for TV theme songs.
I think, if on this Name That Tune, if they did this Name That Tune TV show back, if they did a version that was just TV themes, I bet you, I could do pretty good. Yeah.
You got it. Yeah.
Good point, Kate. Thanks.
You're welcome.
No lifelines required.
Ooh, dangerous.
Unlike the geography one that we talked about the other day.
Right. Definitely going to need that lifeline.
Geography. I need to get a map. I just need to get a U.S. map and just put it on my wall in my house.
There you go.
Put a big old map up there so I see it every day when I walk by.
Air day.
And I'll go, oh, New Hampshire. Oh, Rhode Island. There you are. So confusing up there.
I know. Northeast. That's where I would lose.
Oh, that's Utah. Oh, okay. God.
One of my friends sent me a crafting video.
Okay.
On Facebook. And it involves saving your toenail clippings for an entire year. Right? And then at Christmas, you take those toenail clippings and you put them on foil with some nutmeg and some cinnamon, maybe even some ginger, and you bake them in your oven so that they don't smell. And then you can use your toenail clippings to make lifelike Christmas tree ornaments after you spray paint them green. Is that kind of gross?
Oh, you make ornaments that look like Christmas trees to hang on your Christmas tree? Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Okay.
With your toenail clippings sprayed green.
So unnecessary.
I can't tell if this video is like funny.
It sounds.
Or if it's like for reals.
It sounds made up, but that would be kind of a funny thing to just go ahead and do.
But for something made up, and maybe they've got fake toenail clippings, but it sure looked like toenail clippings.
Well, you sure could start right now and collect them for a year and see what you can do, Kate.
Oh, it's awful, Matt.
Do people's fingernails and hairnails, do they grow different rates person to person?
I think so. And I think especially it comes down to your diet.
Okay, I was going to say, but especially my buzz cut seemingly disappeared overnight. I feel like my hair grows a lot faster than I previously realized.
Probably.
Which I don't think's a problem, but
Or does your nails grow as fast as you think your hair grows?
Well, I have no other body to compare it to. You know what I mean? I've lived in no other body but my own, as far as I'm aware of.
So you don't know if your nails grow pretty fast?
I have no idea how fast my fingernails, toenails grow compared to the rest of society now.
Okay. I feel like, well, part of the vitamins that I take every day, one of the things that says it makes your nails grow and, your hair grow. And I feel like my nails grow really fast.
And I assume that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
It means you're regenerating your body more often? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's doing what I want it to do. But I feel like I could trim my fingernails every week if I wanted to.
That could be some devastating news to find out at the end of the year when you clearly don't have enough finger/toenails to make a Christmas tree, after all.
It's going to be a Charlie Brown Christmas tree instead of a Douglas fir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could send you this video, but if you didn't watch the James Bond 30-second TikTok.
I'm sorry, what?
I know what part of the movie you're talking about, but it sounds like a scary movie when you do it.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I must have had a little bit of Halloween left in me. You know how I like my Halloween noises.
Oh, gosh. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Hello, Kate. That's a lovely Christmas tree you have there.
Or that could be Scrooge right there. You could have been Ebenezer.
That voice I just did?
Yeah, that could have been Ebenezer Scrooge.
No, that's either the Crypt Keeper or the Emperor from Star Wars.
Ghost of Christmas Past? Present? Which one's the mean one? I was just trying to tie in Christmas because you were still on Charlie Brown.
Okay.
Right?
So now that we've been derailed by both Christmas and Halloween somehow, or we need to go back to Christmas, we were talking about, was there anything else to add about fingernails and crafting or anything like that?
No, I was just going to say that I would send you the craft video so that you could witness the horror of saving your toenails for crafting. But if you didn't watch the 30 seconds James Bond card game, you're probably not going to watch like the 2.5 minute crafting with toenail video.
Yeah, probably not. That is more interesting though. I don't know.
I mean,
given the choice, like you're going to sit here and watch this.
I'm going to gross you out.
Speaking of which, someone at the station the other day was like, "Hey, watch this." And I was like, "Are you going to make me sit?" And I had to say, "Do I have to watch like all 4 minutes of this?"
Is it a pimple popper?
No, it wasn't anything gross. It was just something that, every once in a while, someone, "Hey, watch this. It's hilarious." And then you start watching it and you're like, yeah.
No, it's 4 minutes. No, I can't. Email me.
And I see the progress bar going, do I need to watch all this, or am I going to be able to get it here real soon?
That's why I like America's Funniest Videos. They're short. They're fast.
Yeah, and they're curated by a team of people instead of just one person that may have a weird fetish is the wrong word. No kink shaming. No kink shaming.
I was just going to say, Matt, come on now. Bust it out.
I pride myself on not being a kink shamer, so...
Oh, that's funny.
And no, not because I have weird kinks. I just don't want to be a kink shamer.
Right? Because...
you actually reminded me. I just logged into Pinterest this morning in the first time forever.
Yeah?
And I thought, oh man, it'd be funny to check out what my Pinterest is from time to time. Because I initially signed up for Pinterest, how long's Pinterest been around? It's been around a long time now.
8 years. Okay,
so I initially started really early on then when Pinterest first came out and added a bunch of things specifically for radio.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, this would be good. But then I started putting some personal stuff in there too. So it's just very weird, the collection of things in my Pinterest
that are suggested.
And actually, now that I've scrolled down, there is on the second row, there is a picture of the United States map with none of the state names on it.
Saying, Matt, name me.
Mm-hmm. The internet is listening again.
So Pinterest wasn't part of your digital reset?
Well, I think it actually makes sense for me digital reset, you're supposed to be doing new things digitally. So actually being on Pinterest more often would actually make a lot of sense as part of the reset. Huh.
I thought you're supposed to delete everything and then as you need it, come back to it.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Just a thought. I'm glad you're checking into Pinterest.
And I said 8 years, but I think it's coming up on 9 years because I was pregnant when it started coming out, and she's about to turn 9.
So we have some pop stars. We have Niall Horan. We've got not young Michael Jackson, 20-something-year-old Michael Jackson. Deviled ham.
Ew.
It doesn't look very good. Deviled ham. It's kind of mushed up in a bowl in one photo, and the other one is it's like on white bread stacked on each other. 2 sandwich halves. Here's a meme with Captain Kirk, also known as William Shatner. Are you saying the wrong thing? The right way to refer to the disabled. We have the M&M's show. We got
the M&M's show.
And the album. Eminem, the album art, Eminem, the M&M show.
Thank you. I was like, the M&M's made a movie?
Interactive personal training at home. There's lots of casseroles in this. Lots of different casseroles. There's some kind of broccoli beef dish, it looks like there.
Yum.
Here's a picture of Billie Eilish sitting under a ladder. She's in red. It's a red ladder. So
Interesting.
Pumpkin pie, 5 ingredients. So, yeah, I guess Pinterest still has me figured out after all these years.
After all these years.
Yep. There's a picture of Rihanna, also pronounced Rihanna. A lot of Harry Styles in here. Chance the Rapper.
Because of recent events, maybe?
And there's some spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, maybe with Harry Styles' recent events. Lemon meringue bombs. So there you go. Here we go. This is a promoted pin, but mini treats for your mini me's. Reese's, not sorry, and it's some kind of Reese's cupcake. Looks like it's a cupcake, and it's got a Reese's embedded into it. A mini Reese's cup. So,
yum.
There you go. Yeah, but see, it's not just because there's Louis Tomlinson, I guess. Niall Horan. I got a lot of the One Direction people in here.
Look at you.
There's Borat. Paula Deen Corn Casserole. By the way, you do not want to look up Paula Deen Corn Casserole on Urban Dictionary.
Oh, God.
Trust me.
Trust me on this one, guys.
So that's my Pinterest, Kate.
Gosh. I think Urban Dictionary is dicey anyways.
No.
Like, you really know that you're getting something that...
I only find myself at Urban Dictionary after first doing a traditional search.
And Paula Deen Corn Casserole.
Okay, I lied. I don't know what that is on Urban Dictionary, but I assume it exists there and is scary.
It sounds scary. Oh, man.